Have you ever looked at the stars and wondered what secrets lie in wait amidst the rolling asteroids, icy planets, and gargantuan stars? Have you dreamt about the creatures we might find, the aliens we may encounter on different worlds? Have you ever imagined yourself waking up far from home on a distant planet? These are all questions that have been asked throughout the ages of humanity before faster-than-light travel was ever achieved. The human race began to take to the stars, and one by one, each neighboring star system became ours. But the lust for expansion and exploitation dwells deep within the human race. Our ideologies teach us to expand to survive. What happens when we run out of space to expand, you might ask? Do we look inward to fix problems amongst our own race? Or do we selfishly look outward towards intergalactic space? Space that we now know holds trillions of alien lives whose homes are loyal to differing empires than that of the human race. Will we allow our own selfish pursuit for survival push us to the edge of intergalactic war with our stellar neighbors? There is only one way to find out. What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today we are talking about, yes, Stellaris Console Edition. Now, this game is a far departure from the normal games that I normally do, a series on my channel. It's a sci-fi 4X grand strategy game that has blown my mind with the amount of possibilities of things to do in the game. And I'm bringing it to my channel now. There's going to be tons of stuff for me that I want to do in the future, and, in the near future, and everything like that. It's going to be a ton of fun. So this is a brand new game that I'm bringing to my channel. It's not a brand new game in this grand scheme of things. In fact, Stellaris Console Edition was the reworked version of the PC version of Stellaris, which in the future will be updated over time to meet what the PC standards are at as far as the updates, the DLCs, everything like that. Now, what exactly is this game? Well, I know that beginning part was a little bit intense, and I actually just wrote that and I was like, ooh, I just got some goosebumps. But before we get into what to expect from Stellaris and the channel, everything like that, let me introduce myself to those of you who don't actually know who I am. My name is Ryantium. You can always call me Ryan if you want. To those of you that have been watching for a long time, hello there again. And to those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. I'm glad to have you guys here along for the journey, I should say. So I've been on YouTube now for about 4 years. In fact, today I think is the 4th year. We're up over 20,000 subscribers, 6 million views across the channel, whatever numbers you want to look at. The thing that I see are the individual people who keep on coming back and looking at my damn videos. So thank you everyone for that. But if you're looking for a new community based around a bunch of different things, whether it's Stellaris, whether it's Skyrim, whether it's Ark, The Witcher, anything that we've got going on the channel, there's always something to watch with Ryantium. And Stellaris is now going to be among the ranks of everything that I've done in the past. And I'm very excited to bring that to my channel. So I myself have clocked about 1,000 hours collectively between Stellaris Console Edition and Stellaris on PC. You can feel free to add me on Steam if you want. But I love Stellaris in it that there's so many possibilities for things to happen, and there's so much going on with this game that it's one of those games that no matter how many times you try it, you're never going to have the same experience twice. You may have things that go the same in different games, but no gameplay, no playthrough on Stellaris, whether it's been on console or on PC, has ever been identical to the previous one, which is a really cool feature. So, Stellaris in general, what exactly is it? Well, it's a grand strategy 4X game, kind of how I referenced that in the beginning. And what is a 4X game? Well, a 4X game, you got the 4 X's of the 4X thing. You've got exploration, expansion, exploitation, and extermination. Now, the extermination one's optional, only if you want to be peaceful. But even the peaceful-loving guys in Stellaris, a lot of them might go to war to maybe change your mind about something. So, with all of that being said, Paradox makes this game. Now, Paradox, some of you might already know from Surviving Mars and City Skylines games, but I've dumped hours into those games as well. So you can kind of tell that I really, really enjoy Paradox games, whether they're building games or, strategy games, city builders, economy tycoons, everything like that. I love it. For some reason, this game just spoke to me because I'm a huge sci-fi fan, I love space, and I love to blow shit up. And that's pretty much my go-to thing in this game, that's for sure. Now, what exactly can you expect from a game like this? Because when you say it's a 4X grand strategy game, there's a lot that can go into that. Well, to be brief, because we don't have all day, if you want to play as, maybe some peace-loving humanoids who, maybe don't want you in their territory, but are also okay with doing diplomacy with you, you can be that. Or, if you want to be like an avian, like a bird-like person who's hell-bent on the destruction of the galaxy, you could absolutely be that. Hell, even in the Utopia DLC, you can play as a hive mind and assimilate the entire galaxy, or you can use ascension perks to turn yourself into freaking robots. It's kind of cool. It's pretty crazy. It's a lot of fun. It's overpowered, but it's fun. There's a whole bunch of stuff there that I only just touched the tip of the iceberg as far as things to go. There's an in-depth gene editing thing where you can change the traits of your specific species and the species you might enslave or you might allow into your empire. There's ethics to go along with your government type. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this game that honestly is very overwhelming when you first look at it. But luckily, you've got me. So I'm going to try and make Stellaris one of the frontrunners on my channel so that those of you that are really, really interested in Stellaris can begin to learn the ins and outs of, the console edition of Stellaris, because I'm going to be focusing on the console edition of it, primarily on Xbox. I own a PS4, but I don't own Stellaris on PS4. So, whether that's doing in-depth analysis of the trait system, or the civic system, or the ethics, and the different government types, how to not necessarily min-max your empire, but help you get to the point where your economy is more stable, or get you to the point where a role-playing thing can be way better than, you want it to be. There's a whole lot of stuff that I have plans for as far as videos go. And that's one thing that I want to get across to those of you that have been watching me for a while. All I ask is that you look at Stellaris Console Edition and you just give it a shot. Those of you that are new, obviously, probably don't have any problem with watching Stellaris because, well, you're here to watch some of that. But those of you who are not, and those of you who are here for more, stuff that's already been on the channel, like the Skyrims and the Arcs and, Witcher and streams and stuff like that, that's totally fine. None of that is going away. We're simply adding Stellaris to the wonderful roster of videos that I have available, all the 1,700 videos that I have on my channel. So, there's a little something for everything on my channel, and I'm very glad that a lot of you have decided to stick around, but I feel like Stellaris can be a great way to introduce a new type of game into my channel that doesn't just get a Mystery Monday or a simple live stream from it. Stellaris will allow me to, branch out a little bit and cover as the game evolves and updates, because I already still play on PC, and PC is far and above what Stellaris Console Edition is as far as updates go. Quality has stayed the same, but updates and features have changed on PC. So, having already known a lot of the stuff that's already happened on PC, I can bring that expertise to the Stellaris Console Edition and really begin to dig into the meat and potatoes of all of this stuff. So, if you're looking for a one-stop shop for Stellaris Console Edition, you can go ahead and hit subscribe, go ahead and hit the like button. All of these videos will be in a playlist for Stellaris Console Edition so that you, the consumer and the viewer, can take a look at it and really immerse yourself in videos that are not only helpful guides, but also maybe some playthroughs along, full playthroughs edited out to where it's, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, if you're looking for stuff like that, if you're looking for a new home for Stellaris Console Edition, you can definitely take a look at this channel. There are other channels out there, Mobius Y, A-Spec is great for PC, Spiffing Brit is hilarious, Quill18, I believe that's his name, Quill18, he's got a bunch of great stuff for Stellaris on there as well. And a couple of those guys only do PC, and I believe Mobius is only on console, but I could be wrong about that. But with that being said, guys, just give it a shot. Those of you that have been watching me for a while, and for those of you that are new, I want to give a warm welcome to anybody who comes, to the channel basically just for Stellaris. And if you find something else you like, stick around. Let me know what you guys think. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming on by and checking out this video. We will be back in Stellaris we will be back in Stellaris. Keep an eye on, Twitter as well as YouTube for when, the videos go out. Make sure you've got notifications turned on in case you want to check out the latest news for Stellaris Console Edition or Skyrim or Witcher or anything like that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.